Working now? Can you hear me now? Do I have voice? Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me? Let me know because I know I haven't had voice. Can you hear me at this point? All right, right on. Okay, we're good. We're good. Okay, good. We're getting ready to start the program now. I'm actually streaming live on Facebook also. So we're doing 2 live streams. This is something new to me. I apologize. My audio wasn't working, but it's working now, right? Good. This is episode number 63 of Sunday Night Alive Power Hour with your host, Soldier of Self-Mastery. Again, we are with Soldiers of Self-Mastery here. So, Sean, welcome to the program. Big Ben. I think it's Paytay Picks. Jim, Sam, welcome. Sean, welcome to the program. Who else is on here? Katrina, welcome to the program. Sam, welcome to the program. I appreciate all systems should be checked out. I know I thought I had everything working. I normally plug it in the same way, but you know what? This is life, my friends. This is life. By the way, we're going to be doing something a little bit different. As I said, I'm actually live streaming on Facebook right now. I'm going to be doing this every Sunday. And again, I'm going to work on, okay, don't bust my chops here. I'm going to work on getting back to the Friday 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time also, okay? I want to tell you, I appreciate each and every one of you guys. We're going to be here for another 45 minutes. I'm going to be taking your questions on. We're going to be talking about planning. We're going to be talking about organization and how that fits in to your success, how that fits into your life and what it is that you're doing. Because in all honesty, most people aren't even planning. We're just, we're shooting from the hip. We're just getting up and we're just going and here and doing this, and there's no planning, no organization. And then we wonder why we're failing. We wonder why things are not going the way that we should. So could you use a little bit more planning? Could you use a little bit more encouragement in your life to plan ahead of time? Would that make a difference for you, my friend? Would it make a difference to plan ahead? So I got to read the proverb, okay? I got to get into the proverb here. Let mercy, this is Proverbs chapter 3, verse 3 and 4. Let not mercy and truth forsake thee. Bind them about thy neck, write them upon the table of thine heart, so that thou shalt find favor and good understanding in the sight of God and man. I don't know about you, but I want better. I want to be happier. I want to be more proactive. I want to be more, the word is not, we don't want to react. We want to respond to the situations, right? And it's not about having a bunch of money. It's not about having a bunch of cars, a bunch of houses, and a bunch of materialistic things. I'm starting to realize more and more that in particular, the main important things is number one, your health. Number one, your health, your mindset, right? And being able to be patient and working with your family, working with your business, working with people, learning how to become the best person that you can become. That's really what's important. All these other things, the fine cars, the house, the money, the clothes, and all this stuff, that comes after. We don't want to put the horse before the cart like most people are trying to do. Most people are doing. We want to put the cart before the horse. So I've got a bunch of stuff that I'm working on here. I want to share this with you before I start taking on your questions. I see we've got a couple of people on Facebook there. I want to say hi to Carmen. I'm not really focused on Facebook because I'm streaming over on YouTube, but I want to thank you. So hang out with me. Again, if you haven't subscribed to Soldiers of Self-Mastery on YouTube, I would encourage you to do that. I've got a lot of videos. I'm helping people. I'm changing lives. That's the key. I'm going to continue to change lives. It's not fair that I've changed my life. It's not fair that I've been able to transform my life. I'm living happier. I'm living more successful. I'm making more mistakes, but yet I feel like I'm living the dream today. And I want to help you. I want to help you realize that you've got more potential. I want to help you realize that you've got some great things inside. And maybe you're scared. Maybe you're afraid to step out. Maybe you're afraid to plan. Maybe you don't know how to plan, right? Truth. We're going to talk about these things and we're going to take your questions. So here's a few things that I want to share with you. First question, what if you carefully did your homework before every decision? I'm going to read that again. Maybe I'll get some answers here. What if you did your homework, okay? Carefully did your homework before every decision that you make. Would that make a difference? Could that make the difference? I'm going to say it again. Imagine, and we do plan, some of us do plan, but I don't think we really plan effectively. Would you agree with that? I think it's truth, my friends. We don't plan effectively. And people wake up with depression. People wake up sad. They wake up disillusioned. They wake up in fear. Why? Because we're not where we really want to be, right? And again, it's not about perfection. It's not about, yay, every day, I'm going to make every day super fantastic, terrific, over the top, in spite of and because of. You can do that. Doesn't mean that everything is going to go well for you. Doesn't mean that your businesses are going to thrive, right? Now, your business should thrive, but if it's not thriving, then you need to plan, you need to organize, and you need to investigate. So, any questions that you have? We're going to talk a little bit about the pros and cons about due diligence. Okay, we're going to talk a little bit about that. At the end of the program, there's going to be a call to action, obviously. And so we're going to deal with, here's a statement that I wrote down earlier. We must practice the art of making the best of our situation. Soldier of self-mastery. So let's see what questions we have here on the program tonight. See if anybody has anything for me before I go on and start preaching. I tell you what, I'm excited and I'm both challenged. I'm failing. I'm making mistakes, but it's a good thing because I'm going forward. You see, most people are afraid to say that they fail, that they make a mistake, right? That they got it wrong. Most people are. You don't want to walk around with egg on your face. I have to be willing to show you, okay, as a leader, I'm not afraid to say I make mistakes. I made mistakes this week. I've been making mistakes with all of my businesses. How's that? Come on, Santos, you're confessing. Yeah. But guess what? I'm not going to let that hold me back. I'm not going to let that hold me down. I'm going to keep going forward. I'm going to keep encouraging people. I'm going to keep encouraging and motivating people. I'm going to continue to do, in spite of my mistakes, in spite of my failures, in spite of who I am. I'm going to continue to do that. Okay, I've got some questions here. Jim West, but been there many times. Joe says, just a slip. Don't let it rob you of your overall achievement of stopping so long and get back on it. There's a statement from Jim. Yumoto Jim says, take a negative and use it as a reason to do good. That's a great point right there. Take the negatives, right? All of the wrongs, all of these things that hurt, they challenge you, man. They're like a thorn in the flesh. Turn it around. Look at that thing from a different perspective. Okay, what can I do about this? What do I need to do about this? How can I climb above this? You got to look at everything in life and you got to turn it around. That's a good point that you're making there, Jim. Sean, keep up your good work, bro. Okay, I don't know if you're telling me that, Sean, or you're telling somebody else. It might be for me. Thank you, Sean. I truly appreciate it. And I hope that you're keeping up your good work too, Sean. We got a new week coming. My friends, get excited. Get excited about what can happen. Get excited about the possibilities. Don't focus on the bank account. Don't focus on the fact that maybe your pockets are a little bit filled with lint and there's no green. Don't focus on that. Don't focus on the fact that maybe you're having a difficult time with a child or difficult time with your spouse. Don't focus on the fact that you're single. Don't focus on what you can do. Focus on turning those things around. So that's a good point, Jim. Great point. Any questions? Any questions? I am better. Let me see, Jim's. I am better with a routine and some structure. Right on. I can appreciate that. Joe says, I slipped after a long period of gambling. Get back up, Joe. Don't look at that. Get back up. And you know what? Look at yourself in the mirror. Get in front of the mirror and have a good conversation with yourself so that you're not consistently following this pattern. You want to break that pattern. And now, I wrote 2 books. I'm writing a 3rd book. I'm an author, right? I'm an author of my own junk. Some people might think, Santos, you're crazy. You wrote a book. What did you write about? There's people out there that are reading my books. And here's the thing. I'll tell you something about books. If you don't study a book, if you don't break it down, you're not going to get anything out of it. Okay? That's the truth. If you give it a once over, you're done. You got to study. You got to take bits and pieces. You don't even have to read an entire book. You get my book. Of course, this is not the size of the book. The size of the book is more like this one here. I've got different copies of what I have. But here's my point. Take a little piece of that and learn to apply it. Learn to squeeze the juice out of whatever it is that you can get out of one of my books. You don't have to read the whole thing unless you want to. The problem, why should you're a problem gambler, you've got some kind of an addiction, right? Why would you spend $197 or $297 on my Breakthrough Academy, PG? Why would you? Well, number one, it's a step-by-step guidance program for you. It is a support system for you. It is going to give you hope. Of course, you'll have access to some coaching from me personally. That's why I promote the Problem Gambling Breakthrough Academy. So, again, it's all about what you can get out of these programs, right? And by the way, my books, the Little Red Book, Life's Most 3 Important Questions, they make great. Are you looking for a gift to send somebody? Those books make a great gift, and you can get them at soldiersofselfmastery.com. That's soldiersofselfmastery.com. You can click on books, and you'll see the services that I provide, the books, the coaching. I'm actually going to drop a little bit of the price on my coaching. I've opened up 3 spots monthly for personalized coaching, okay? You want help with your junk. You want help with your addiction. You want to be happier. You want to be more successful. You want to walk away from depression. You want to live every day without that addiction, without gambling, without having something more positive. Hey, hire me as your coach. Take me on as your coach and challenge me. Okay, enough said with that. So let's see what questions we have because time is going by very quickly. Jim says, I'm just using small steps to change things. Eating healthier, being more active, reading more. I congratulate you, Jim, on your work. And, just keep at it, Jim. Believe, man. You can do this, okay? If I can do what I'm doing every single day, okay, coming from a background of trauma, abuse, fear, insecurity, no direction, no purpose, just out there wandering. If I can do what I'm doing today, and believe me, I'm failing still. I'm failing. What do you mean, Santos? You got a YouTube channel, you wrote books, you've got a Problem Gambling Breakthrough Academy, you're getting ready to start a mastermind group. It's going to be about $50 a month or more. I don't know yet. My partner will determine that. And you're helping people all around the world. You're getting emails, you're getting comments. I'm still failing because it's the truth. Okay. If you're not willing to fail, you can't succeed in life. And you can't be afraid to say it. You can't be afraid. You should not be afraid to say that you failed. Fess up. Fess up. Confess it, man. It'll free you. It'll free you up. I'm telling you, I don't know how much time I have on planet Earth, but I'm going to live the dream. Every day, I'm going to make every day super fantastic, terrific, and over the top. I'm going to encourage you. I'm going to motivate you. I'm going to give as much as I can. And I'm also going to promote my merchandise because I need to make a living, right? I need to take care of my family, pay the bills, and pay the people that are helping me stay online. Editors, just people that I pay in general to do things for me so that I can continue this mission of helping people and young people too, not just old people, right? But young people too. We have an epidemic today, 14, 13, 12-year-olds. They're addicted. They're addicted to gambling. They're addicted to other kinds of vices. And that's why I'm here. You know, I've been able to change my life. I've been able to transform my life, and I'm going to declare it to the world because you can do the same thing, my friends. So support this mission. If you're benefiting in some way, if you're benefiting from my vision, if you're benefiting from my mission, you know what? Donate $10, donate $15. If you can donate $100, if you can support this mission, support this mission. So I'm asking for your help as I continue to do what I need to do in order to go forward in life. So, and once again, we may be doing an interview with Sam. I know he's on here. He might have left. We're going to be doing an interview with a servant, somebody that was in the law enforcement field for over 25 years and had a very, very disastrous fall. But he's back up. He's doing well. He's motivated, and he's helping people now. And his name is Sam. That's all I can say. So I'm going to probably be interviewing him live on another live stream. So you're welcome to join me on that. Okay. So let's see if we have anybody else on here. Yes. Sean says, oh, thank you, Sean. Yes, it's for you. How do you encourage someone to make that breakthrough in problem gambling? Okay. We'll talk about this here, Sean, in a minute. Yumoto Jim says the negative happens to me over and over so that I can learn how to accept myself in spite of my mistakes. Exactly. We don't have to get depressed when things go wrong. You know, it really depends on the mindset that you have. And that mindset has to be developed, my friend. It's not going to come through osmosis. It has to be developed. It must be developed. And when should we start developing that? Today, right now. The future is going to be more challenging and also very promising, right? There's going to be a lot of things that we're going to have to go through. And now is the time to prepare for it. I read somewhere, it's better to be prepared and not have an opportunity than to have an opportunity come at you and not be prepared. We've been talking about organization a little bit. We've been talking about planning. Would planning help you? Just a little bit of planning. Just get in the habit of doing a little bit of planning. Very simple. You get yourself a little notepad. You can buy a notepad for $1 at the dollar stores today. You can buy 5 of them, and you can begin to organize yourself through simple planning. Just through simple planning, writing, and figuring things out on paper. My friend, it's going to make this is what's changed my life. You would think paper and a pad has literally changed your life. Yes, and of course a couple of other things that I've done. This has literally changed, literally turned my life right side up. I carry pads in my car, notebooks. I carry one with me. I carry my phone and I keep notes on my iPhone. I have a pad in my bedroom. I have one here in the studio. Wherever I go, whenever I get a thought, planning, organization, I write it down, my friend. I write it down. And if you truly want to be successful in anything in life, this is part of it. This is part of it. So, again, to touch on this subject that Sean brought up, we're talking a little bit about problem gambling. How do you break problem gambling in your life? I'll tell you how do you break it. Number 1, you got to decide. Number 2, you got to have a plan. You got to have something in front of you. That's why I offer the Breakthrough Academy, PG, okay, or my books. You got to execute, my friend. You got to deal with 2 things in particular that I talk about very, very specifically in the Problem Gambling Breakthrough Academy: triggers, temptations, and accountability. If you don't have any of that in your life, you're not going to break through. And again, you execute, you analyze, because sometimes things don't work. You analyze, you get back to the laboratory, like I say, right? And you basically change, and you figure out what is working, and you add more of that into your life. And what is not working, you just get rid of it, my friend. Just throw it out the window. Get rid of it if it's not working. So I commend you, Sean, for being here, because that says something about you. Again, I'm going to say a few things here. You know, God, our creator, he made you and I very unique. We are phenomenal. We are outstanding. We're also very devilish. We're very sinful in nature too. Okay, we can't walk away from those things. We have to be honest. But we don't have to focus on the sin, right? We can focus on what we need to be doing in order to override and break through those sins in our life. That's where our focus needs to be. That's why programs like this are so beneficial. That's why books, good books, great friends, coaching, counseling, or having some other form of mastermind in your life. And you know what a mastermind is? A mastermind is when you get together with somebody else or a group, and you guys discuss things, your failures, your victories, and you share life hacks, shortcuts in order to be able to achieve what you want to achieve in life. Now, I'm speaking to somebody right here live. I'm speaking to somebody. I can feel this in my spirit. I'm speaking to a bunch of people. I'm speaking to myself first and foremost, okay? But there's somebody on here that really needs to hear what I'm going to share right now, okay? You're very unique, my friend. God created you. You have a purpose. You may not know what your purpose is right now, or maybe you do, and maybe you're scared. Maybe you're standing in front of the mirror and you need to make a decision financially and you're afraid and you haven't done it. Take the leap, okay? As long as you know that where you're headed is something positive for you, for your child, for your family, for your business, for your work, for your coworkers, for you, step into it, my friend. Do it, okay? And don't look back. Hopefully that helps, Sean. I know it was a little bit long. Hopefully it helps, my friend. Hey, Laura, welcome to the program. Wow, I've never had so many people on an episode, so I truly want to thank you guys. By the way, share my videos. Help me help people. I'm not getting rich here, okay? So if you think, well, it's not about getting rich, my friend. It is about getting rich in your mindset, okay? Within your character. Learning how to be patient with little children, learning how to be patient with your family, with your spouse, with yourself, learning how to respond versus reacting. You know, you're driving down the road and somebody cuts you off. You're not going to pull out the hammer and throw it at the guy, right? That's reacting. No, you know what? Hey, wave to him when you pass him. Respond, my friend. We are in an epidemic of sinful state in this world, and we're here right now. You and I are here right now, okay? Forget about everything else. Let's focus on us and what we could do in order to better ourselves, to go forward, in order to have an excellent Monday, because you don't know whether your Monday is going to be bad. You don't know that. But guess what? If you've got the mindset, if you've got the plan, if you've got some organization before you started your day, right? I got this thing that I call 15-minute mornings. Just 15-minute mornings. I don't care if you do deep breathing, watch a video, sing a song to yourself, do some exercise, make sure you at least eat a power breakfast. Start your day with some planning and organization. All right, I've said enough. I've said enough here. Let me see. Hey, Brian Davis is on. I think he's still on. Bring them on camera. Well, I brought them. All right. So what do we got, my friends? We're getting ready to end the program pretty soon. I'm going to hang out for a little bit longer. I want to take on some questions. Again, support this mission if you're benefiting from it. Soldiers, the link is right up at the top. You can donate securely. Even if you want to give me $5, donate. It's going to make you feel good. You're supporting this mission. You're helping people. If you can give a love gift of $100 or more, if you can do that, I will be sending you, if you do that, I will be sending you a signed, autographed copy of my new book as soon as I get them. Okay? I'm actually going to be ordering more of the Little Red Book and more of the Life's 3 Most Important Questions. I'll put my chicken scratch on it and I'll send it to you because you're helping others. You're helping me help others, my friend. So, Joshua Smith, for some reason, I quit gambling for a period of time, and then I just get this thought that the next time will be different, so I go at it again. Joshua, your mind is deceiving you. Your mind is the great trickster, my friend. And again, the laws that we operate with, your subconscious, within your subconscious, you have principles and you have laws. They're invisible laws, and those laws are dictating your behavior. So if you want to change your behavior, don't try to change your behavior. Change the mindset. Change those invisible laws that you have. And they're automatically going to change your behavior. You can do this. You can do this. Okay? If you're not doing it, it's because you are allowing your mind to trick you. Sports betting is just as worse as any table game. I agree with you, Pete. I agree with you on that one. True. I mean, you got scratchers, you got the bookies, you've got, right? I guess that's sports, Europe. So I get a lot of messages from, well, I don't get a lot of messages. I do get messages from Europe, from those parts of the world, the Middle East, and a lot of places in the United States. So you've got scratchers, you've got casinos. And today, what do we have most that we're up against today? Your cell phone. That's a mini computer. Okay. Everything is moving towards the cell phone, my friends. Everything is moving towards the cell phone. That is a computer. You can shop. Well, you can't bathe in your phone, but you can do just about anything you want. You can order food. You can have things brought to you. You could sit in the privacy of your own home and watch pornography, which is something I terribly hate. You can play video games. You can go into casinos on your phone. My friend, if you're not prepared, if you're not planning, if you're not organizing, you're going to get swallowed up by the technology, media, news coverage, friends, influences, billboards, ads on Facebook, ads on YouTube, ads everywhere. This is what we are up against. And if we're not properly, effectively planning and organizing and developing our character, our core, we're going to get swept away, my friend. Like many people today are committing suicide. Many people are losing their bank accounts. They've lost their cars. They've lost their spouses. They've lost their children. They've been swept away. And here we are. We have the privilege of coming together on a Sunday, on a Friday. We should have more people on these programs. I'm asking you to invite a friend next time you come. Invite a family member. Invite your mom, invite your dad. Invite your boss that works with you. Maybe he has a severe, you know what? Throw the questions, challenge me. Call me crazy. I don't care. You know what? I've been on YouTube for about 6 years. I've been sharing my story. I share my victories. I share my failures. And every day I choose to make a super fantastic, terrific, and over the top day daily in spite of them because of, and I'm going to teach you how to do it too, my friend. You hang out with me and see what happens after some time, my friend. I guarantee you your victory. I guarantee it. If you're willing to change, hey, hang out with me. So, and again, I do offer live coaching, personalized coaching one-on-one. I'm opening up 3 spots right now. You can go to soldiersofselfmastery.com. It doesn't matter to me what your issue is, okay? If I can't fix it, I will find a way to help you get help. If I can't do it, if my business partner can't help you, we will figure out a way, okay? I call myself today a solutionist. I create solutions and I solve problems. And begin saying that to yourself. Say that to yourself. I am a solutionist. I create solutions. I solve problems. Say that to yourself and see what begins to happen to your seventh reservoir, your subconscious, okay, your psyche. I just tapped my glasses. So try to get the same buzz from clearing debts and paying bills as gambling can relax at night knowing you're all up to date. That's a good idea. Thank you, Jim, for sharing that. Joshua says, I'm trying to get out of debt. I am close, but I prolong it with my gambling. Joshua, I'm going to throw this out at you, my friend. If you want me to coach you weekly, you want me to help you transform your mind, you want me to help you transform your character, you want to knock this thing out of the park, I'm offering you live coaching. Okay, you can take me up on that if you want to, or you can simply go into the Problem Gambling Breakthrough Academy. That is a system you can download from anywhere around the world, and you can use it in the privacy of your phone, your tablet, your computer, anywhere that you have Wi-Fi, anywhere around the world. And of course, I do offer my book. So, hey, you're soldiersofselfmastery.com. Hit me up. There's a phone number at my office there online. We can talk about it. But I want you to go to my coaching page. And if you have a difficult time with my prices, send me a message and I will work with you. I will work with you. It's not about the money. It's about transformation. Well, Santos, why do you charge for your books? Why don't you just give it all away free? Why don't you just give it? Why don't I give it all away free? I want you to think about that. Okay. I want you to think about it. Why don't I give it all away free? Okay. You live in a home. You drive a car, right? You buy things. Why do you buy things? You want to. When we put money into things, we're putting skin into the game, you value it more, right? Things that are given to you, things that are basically just given to you. That's why the United States, they have a major problem because they're giving a lot away. Now, I'm not saying it's wrong to give stuff away. I give to charities. I support 2 charities. Actually, I support 3 charities every month. I give a little bit every month. It makes me feel good knowing that I'm helping others. So it should make you feel good when you support this mission. Now, again, I can't, if I gave everything away free, how am I going to pay the editors? How am I going to pay the copyright? How am I going to pay the marketing? How am I going to pay the Wi-Fi? How am I going to pay for all of these things that need to be done? How am I going to pay for it? And I've been paying a lot of this stuff out of my own pocket. I have been. So I'm not ashamed to ask for support because I need it. I need your help. And I'm getting the messages. People are, lives are getting transformed. So I'm going to continue to ask, right? If I don't ask, I won't receive. So I truly appreciate all of you guys that are here with me tonight on this episode. And I hope that you're taking some notes. I hope that you're getting some good thoughts about this. I have a couple more questions that I want to ask here. I know that people are Rob, hey, he's tuning in late. Welcome to the program. By the way, Rob has a good video that he put on his channel about real estate. So, Rob, if you want to put down your link, you can put it down here. Yumoto Jim, he sells motorized bicycles. They're really cool. If you want to put your link in here, put it in here. Yumoto Motorized Bicycles on YouTube. I believe he's on the East Coast. Yeah, they're on the East Coast. Jim. So, Laura Swift, I get jealous of other people who won. Not sure what that's about. Let me see. Super tough. Jim West says super tough on relationships. I started to stop gambling. Great for you. Good for you, man. You've given yourself permission. You've given yourself permission. Right? Most people that are still gambling, I'm going to say this, most people that are still gambling, they have not given themselves permission. You know why? Because they don't know that they can. We're so bogged down by all of the junk and our own stinking thinking, right? We've been gambling. Man, I gambled for 32 plus years. It was a little bit of a battle. It was a little bit of a battle, but today, it's a whole different story, man. I'm free. I'm free. There we go. Thanks, Rob. Anybody's interested in real estate, making money, Rob's the man there. He can share some info. Hey, there's Slimy, 4444. Hello. There's a message that's held for review. I'm not too sure. Let me see. Show. Okay. Show. There we go. So I want to thank each and every one of you guys. And I'm still streaming live on Facebook. I don't know how many people are watching, but I'm going to be doing this every Sunday, 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'm going to be live streaming. I have a program. It's called Soldier. It's Sunday Night Alive Power Hour with your host, Soldier of Self-Mastery, with Soldiers of Self-Mastery. Question to you. Are you a soldier of self-mastery? Okay, let me see what else we've got going on here. We're going to be winding down pretty soon. This is excellent, my friends. By the way, I'm going to be giving away some t-shirts. I'm going to be giving away some books. You know what? The first person that supports this mission, $50. The first person that supports this mission, $50. You're going to get a signed autograph of my new book when I get it, which should be pretty soon. I'm still waiting on the copies. And I'm going to be giving away t-shirts, ball caps, journals, and whatever else we can get. My business partner and I are working on merchandise. We're getting ready to launch our merch. And we also have a mastermind group coming. Okay. We're going to be, he and I, Cephas and I are going to specifically dive into topics that are going to help you develop a business, help you develop more marketing, help you develop your character, help you develop better relationships, even health. We're going to be taking on all kinds of topics. That is going to be a paid monthly group. We'll probably meet twice a month, but we're going to be on camera. We're going to be able to see. So we're going to be working on that. You're welcome to join us and be a part of that. And I'm telling you, it's all about change. It's all about, as soon as I start talking and mention the word change and transformation and the subconscious and going forward and success, I get excited because I used to be an insecure person. I was very fearful. In fact, I don't even know how I made it through the military, but I did. Okay. Because of the trauma, my upbringing, my insecurities, my fears, not having any purpose, no direction. And today I'm a whole different person. In fact, I want to take this to a whole nother level. So you guys are going to be seeing a little bit more of Santos on these episodes. And I truly hope that you'll appreciate him because, again, what's my motive? My motive is to help you get up, man. My motive is to help you develop that mindset fast, that you need to be able to be happy every single day, even in the midst of problems. You can be happy. You can be planning. You can be organizing. You can be there. So here's a couple questions. What's important to you, my friend? What's truly important to you? If you have a pen and you have a paper, write down your answer. Write it down. What's important to you? Why are you here? Why are you here? Why are we here? I've already given that. What are you getting out of this live stream? When you walk away from this live stream every Sunday, do you think about what you're hearing? Do you think about your potential? Do you think about your potential? It's not about me, it's about what you can do. It's about what you can change, right? Can you write in a statement how your life has changed in the last 2 months? Can you write that out for yourself? These are little powerful little questions that I'm asking. Literally change your life. So, that's all I have. I'm running out of steam. I got to take a deep breath. Deep breathing times 3. You do deep breathing? Oh man, this is good. Start doing it. Just deep breathe. Breathe in positives, get rid of toxins, right? Breathe in positive thoughts, positive things, and breathe out all the negative. Just do that 3 times. Do it throughout the day. I'm telling you, powerful, powerful little life hack there. Laura says, I had to start over. Jim West says, accepting the losses is tough, but an important step forward. Rob says, Jim, stocks, etc., are all just glorified gambling. Liz, hey, welcome to episode. This is episode number 63, by the way. Episode number 63. So I am excited to be here. Let me see. I want to learn to forgive myself for past gambling. Liz, that's a great. How do you forgive yourself? How does one forgive himself for all the damage? You know what I do, Liz? I'll tell you this. I get in front of my mirror. I do something called mirror talks. Again, I talk about this in my book. I talk about this in the Little Red Book. I get in the mirror and I simply say, I look at my eyes and I say, you know, Santos, I forgive you for all the wrongs you've done. I forgive you for the people that you've hurt. I forgive you for the mistakes that you've made. Sometimes I do this a couple times a week as a reminder. And then I also say, I forgive the persons that have hurt me. I forgive family members that have hurt me. I forgive those that have hurt me. And I get more specific, though. I put names in there, and I'll even put the thing that they did or whatever it is. The more specific you are, the better it is. That's how you forgive. And of course, Liz, the number one thing that you need is you need to make a decision to do this. I hope this helps you, Liz. I truly hope this helps you. And of course, I'm a person of prayer. I got to mention this. I'm a person of prayer. I believe in the Almighty. Okay. I'm not about church. I'm about prayer and reading the scriptures, the Bible, as I read earlier, the proverb that I read earlier. And I would encourage you to do the same thing. Read scripture, meditate on scripture, and pray if you're a person of that type of thing. Okay. So, Dr. Anonymous, hey, welcome to episode 63, my friend. Jim says, state of mind and emotion, physical state affects action. Truth. I kept gambling, won a few thousands. Okay. That's a trap, my friend. You can win. It's a trap. It'll keep you in the casino. It will keep you in the casino. You're better off losing because hopefully that will help you to stop. You see, if you keep winning in the casino, that hook, that really sharp hook, it's very, very strong. It's a very strong hook. It's going to go deeper and deeper into your subconscious. And that philosophy, those little laws will control your behavior. Rob, let me see. Gambling is a lie, my friends. Slimy 44, 44, 4. Yes, it is. That's true. Rob, let me see. Jim, I quit about 4 years ago. Never felt better. Right on, Rob. Thank you. I'm only betting. Well, it's still gambling. It's a form of gambling. It's going to mess with your head, my friend. You know what? Gambling is one of the worst addictions that you can have because it's very silent. It's very lonely. And it's all about you and the machine or the bet. You know, it's not you and your friends, even though your friends may. I'm having some trouble with Wi-Fi. I am having some trouble with Wi-Fi, so we're going to be coming to a close pretty soon here. I truly appreciate the comments, the questions. Liz, when I was winning, I never wanted to stop. Now I'm done. Good, good. That's the truth, Liz. You hit the nail right on the head. Jim says, I was only online sports betting, never felt the lure of land-based casinos or bookies, thankfully, but it has the same effect. You know, a lot of us, well, we're all different, right? We're all different, but we're very similar. How we function right now, how we function today is in part very, very much from what we were raised with, right? How were you as a child? How was your parents? How was your family? How was your upbringing? What was your neighborhoods? That atmosphere as a child growing up. Now, I suffered a lot because of that. Nearly lost my life. I lived in shame. I lived in a bubble. I lived insecure. I lived for fears for many years, up somewhere up until the age of 40 years of age, 30 something. And then I began to do the life hacks that I share with you on my videos, in my books, in the Problem Gambling Breakthrough Academy. I began to use those life hacks to begin to upgrade my mindset and my thinking. My fears, a lot of it hasn't gone away. I just know how to deal with it. I know how to confront it. I just deal with it. Boom. Excited about life, man. Living the dream out here in California. Jim West, I will bet $100 online with no second thought. If someone asked me to hand over $20 cash, I'd be reluctant. That's the truth. Because I find, there are some people here in this chat that they have supported this mission. But I know I get emails from people around the world that I'm helping, comments, thousands and thousands of comments on my YouTube channel. But yet the people that support the mission are very, a handful. I keep going. I'm going to keep asking, but it does make you feel good when you give something from your heart. That's why I enjoy doing this program right here at no cost. And of course, I do a lot of other things at no cost too. I do a 30-minute free consultation with you if you're interested, okay? You got to go through soldiersofselfmastery.com, go through my coaching page. I will offer you a free 30-minute consultation, a brainstorming session, a strategy session to help you get started. Whether you take me up for coaching, okay, I would hope that you would take me up for coaching after that. But if you decide not to, I'm just putting it out there. I will give you a free 30-minute. We can talk about anything you want. It doesn't have to be gambling, okay? We can discuss the topic. We can find the answers. We can find the solutions. We can set your goals. This is your plan, your goals. It's your deal. I'm just going to be here to help you. That's all. I'm just an accountability, right? I'm just your partner to help you get what it is that you want. My coaching is not about what I want you to do. No, my coaching is about what you want to do, and I'm going to help you get there. Period. All right, I said enough. I feel like you don't really see the value in the money when you're gambling. Yeah, because casinos have a way of getting into your subconscious and devaluating money, right? They can turn it into a chip. When you see a chip at the poker table or cards, money's not, you're not looking at $100 bills, right? The same thing with in a casino. Ever notice that in a casino now they give you the little tickets, right? It doesn't give you money. They give you these little tickets, and you can use the tickets to put into other machines. Why do they do that? There's a psychology behind that, my friend. There's a psychology, and that's to get at your wallet, to get at your bank. That's why they do what they do. So, all right. Any more questions? Anybody else? I see maybe Hey, Aries. I see we've got a couple of people, Arnie, Wex, Luke, Watkins. So, once again, I'm going to be back here on Friday at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. This program is called Friday Night. Actually, this one here is called Sunday Night Alive Power Hour with your host, Soldier of Self Mastery, the man that came from trauma, fears, insecurities, and no purpose to a successful life today. And I'm helping people. I am changing lives, and I will continue to change lives around the world until the good Lord above takes me home. That's my mission. I'm also a life agent. I'm a state licensed life agent, and I help protect senior citizens. I help protect families today with burial insurance, with a final expense program that's very needed during the first 24 to 48 hours when somebody dies within your family. I'm also doing that to support myself because I lost everything with problem gambling. I lost everything. I had to start all over. So I am a victory living life coach at your service right out of Stockton, California. And again, if you feel me and you have a need, maybe you have something going on in your life that you can't figure it out, hit me up, my friend. We will find the solution. I have to say that again. We will find the solution for you and make things happen. So, uh, that's all I have. The call of action is next. Okay. So, share this video. Subscribe to soldiersofselfmastery.com. You can join my email list. You'll get a free gift. We send out an email every Monday, I think every Monday or Thursday during the week, encouragements, little videos, and we're going to keep you updated where this mission is going. Okay? If you haven't turned on your notifications on YouTube, subscribe to Soldiers of Self-Mastery on YouTube. Turn on your notifications so when I upload a video, a motivating, inspiring, educational video, you'll get dibs at it. And when I go live on Friday at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and Sunday, you'll be able to come in. And again, I'm here to answer questions. I know I do a lot of preaching, but unfortunately, this is the gift that I have. Call it the gift of gab. Hopefully, I'm making sense. Hopefully, I am changing lives and I'm helping people. That's what's important to me. So I want to thank you, not from the bottom of my heart, from the top of my heart. I want to thank you. It's an honor and a privilege to be here with you. You've made my afternoon, my friends. You've done it. So I will see you on the next program, okay, which is going to be Friday at 4 p.m. At the top, on the inside, making every single day super fantastic, terrific, and over the top in spite of and because of. Yes, you can, my friend. Yes, you can. You can break through. You can live a better life. You could be happier every single day, even in the midst of chaos and sin. You can do it. Why? Because the master up above has given you the ability to do that. Take advantage, my friends. Thank you for the thumbs up. And with that said, I'm going to, let me see, cut the program. Sam says 100%. Thank you, Sam. Liz, Laura, Slimy, Jim West, Yumoto, Rob, Laura. Let me see if there's anybody else. Liz, thanks. It was my secret. Let me see who else. They're all gone. Dr. Anonymous. Who else? Abraham, welcome. I missed you here. We got so busy in the chat, but I'm going to answer your question before I close. How do you feel about all the money you lost and all the times you spend on gambling? You know, Abraham, I hope you're still here. That's a great question. That's behind me now. Believe me, I've lost hundreds of thousands of dollars I've lost gambling. It's not a pretty picture. I've been homeless with my family. I've lost my job, almost lost my mind, and got kicked out of our home. And we were homeless for probably about 3 or 4 months. And I'll tell you, it was difficult at that time. Today, it's not a big deal. I've forgiven myself. It's behind me. Problem gambling and all the losses and all of that are under my feet. Do they hurt when I think about it? You bet. So I try not to think about it too much because it's painful. Imagine when you lose hundreds of thousands of dollars to these casinos. I have probably built a casino myself out of my losses that I gave. But it's over with. It's done. No big deal. Problem gambling no longer has addiction, no longer has rule over my life because you and I, we choose. Okay. If you choose to do the wrong thing, you're in control. You choose. If you choose the right thing, you're in control. Okay. You choose. Remember that. Remember that. You are in control. You just need to learn to give yourself permission. Whether it's relationships, whether it's family, it's all the same. You give yourself permission to thrive, you move up to that next level. You associate with success, you become successful. You read good books, okay, you're going to get stuff out of that. And again, it's all about your association and what you're doing up here. It's all about what you're doing up here. People are struggling with addictions and they can easily get out of them. You can't, okay? I don't believe this BS that you have to go through 60-day programs and you have to do this and you have to continue with Alcoholics Anonymous for the bullshit. I don't believe in that. If you're there, use it. Okay. But I'll tell you what, when you look at the mirror and you decide that you're going to do something because you believe in yourself, you're going somewhere. And that will happen through the influence of other people or other programs that are beneficial. Change the way you talk, change the way you think. It'll change your life. Change your life. Just like I did. And I'm just crazy. I'm crazy to keep believing and keep dreaming and keep doing all of these things that I'm doing. So I'm excited. We're going to end here pretty soon. So getting to, I used to go to Whiskey Pete's in Nevada. Okay. Hopefully you don't go to Whiskey Pete's in Nevada anymore, Laura. A lot of people take loans to do it, trash credit, buy and sell home. We don't even want to talk about credit. How long it's taken me to build my credit a little bit. I destroyed my credit. But it's all behind me. Santos closed to make the negative empower himself. Santos chose to make the negative empower. Exactly. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. Okay. If I keep talking, I'm going to repeat myself and I'm going to just keep motivating. Okay, here's the call to action, my friend. Here's our call to action. Okay. Find ways to remind yourself about due diligence. Find ways, bring them into your life, make them a part of your life. Okay. These ways are going to help you plan. These ways are going to help you organize. These ways are going to help you think better, different. Okay? Because the problems that you have today, the mindset that got you there, that same mindset is not going to get you out of those problems. You have to have a different mindset, my friend. So take that call of action, run with it. I will see each and every one of you guys on my next episode, 4 p.m. Friday. Bring a friend. Share whatever you need to do and just get excited. Make your day super fantastic, terrific, and over the top in spite of and because of my friends. Peace. I salute you.